It's the start of the summer bathing season on Berlin's lakes. Nela Abdallah cuts an unusual figure. She's wearing a burkini, specially designed for Muslim women who want to stay covered when they go for a swim. She's here with her husband Ahmed. They say the burkini represents integration in action.
I think this contributes to integration. This bathing suit may not correspond to the idea of the majority, but it makes it possible for a minority group to enter into majority society. I think that's something you can call integration.
Integration is the focus of the German-Islam Conference, a gathering of German Muslims and government representatives that was first convened in September 2006. Lebanese-born Badr Mohammed has been involved from the start. Integration is his daily life. His intercultural family center in Berlin helps people who are having trouble with German bureaucracy or the German language. He sees the conference as a step in the right direction, but he also wants more concrete progress.
Discussions are one thing, but we also have to name the problems we face and find approaches to solutions. For me, as someone from the grassroots, we need to break down the German-Islam Conference so that the grassroots also benefit from it. At the grassroots are the mosques, the many different Muslims, their ways of life, and their different cultures.
Those differences became very clear to all taking part in the German-Islam conferences. Discussions revealed that there's much bridge building to do within Germany's Muslim community.
Interestingly, and perhaps none of the participants really expected this, there were more arguments between the different groups among Muslim representatives than there were between the government and the Muslims. It's now become clear to everyone that it's not just about Islam and the Muslims as one distinct group, but that the Muslim community is very diverse.
Die muslimische Community ist wirklich sehr vielfältig.
The host of the conferences has been German Interior Minister Wolfgang Schäuble. He says he's happy with the results, not least that participants managed to talk to one another and not over each other's heads.
3.5 years ago, some were saying it will come to nothing. After 6 months, others were saying they're still not done. Both were absurd. We've achieved a great deal, and we have a great deal of work ahead of us.
Much of that work involves education. Many Muslim children and teenagers still fall well short of their non-Muslim counterparts in school, even if they were born and grew up in Germany.
The shortfalls are related to the fact that teachers need to be trained differently. They need to adapt to the social flashpoints in the towns and districts in our country.
Also high on the conference agenda, efforts to prevent radicalization among Muslims. Those efforts seemed to suffer a blow when a conference participant, Ibrahim El-Zayat, came under investigation for alleged ties to terror organizations. The case has caused widespread concern.
Of course, this discredits all of us, and we mustn't allow that. Everyone involved in the German-Islam Conference must put an end to any ties to extremist circles.
There's widespread acknowledgement that the work of integration is only just beginning. Badr Mohammed and his colleagues hope that the dialogue will continue with any new government elected this September. And Nela Abdallah hopes that one day her burkini will be regarded as normal at the lakes and swimming pools of Berlin.